There was once a prince who wished to marry a real princess. So he went on a long journey to find one. But every princess he met did not seem like a real princess.
I must find a real princess,
he said to himself.
I will only marry a real princess.
As the prince journeyed home, he was very sad. He told the king and queen that he had met many princesses, but that he could not find a real princess.
I have been searching the world for so long to find the princess of my dreams. I haven't liked any of the ones I've met so far. What if I never find the love of my life?
There was nowhere on earth that the prince hadn't searched.
This crown is of no interest to me. If this princess was really rude when we went out, this princess doesn't know any good stories or...
There was no...
If only the prince could find a bride, perhaps...
These fancy candlesticks are called candelabra.
This princess's yawn is so loud. It's like, here's the princess from the kingdom next door. You should see her terrible table manners. This princess doesn't know any good stories or fables. Life would be really boring with her. The Danish princess doesn't sing sweetly, like a real princess should. This one wouldn't stop talking. She wore me out. A real princess would be a bit more reserved. This princess was really rude when we went out together. She was far too nosy and kept asking how rich I was. This princess is from the distant kingdom of 3 nines. She doesn't care how she looks.
There was nowhere on earth that the prince...
This crown is of no interest to me if I don't...
That night there was a frightening storm. The wind blew hard and the rain poured down. The lightning flashed and the thunder roared, but the prince heard nothing. He was fast asleep in his bed. Then, suddenly, above the sound of the raging storm, there was a loud knock at the palace door. Knock, knock, knock. "Who could that be at this time of night?" said the king.
"And in such terrible weather,"
added the queen. The king put on his slippers and went to open the door. He peeped out to see who it could be. The weather was terrible. There was a flash of lightning, and standing there on the doorstep, the king saw a poor, bedraggled girl. Her hair and clothes were dripping wet, and she was shivering from the cold. "Who are you?" the king asked.
I am a real princess,
answered the girl. One stormy night, a cold and frightened princess appeared at the palace door.
Who is this beautiful girl who has arrived at our palace? Why has she walked there in such bad weather? She should try ringing the bell so that the servants will open the door.
"Please let me in."
She needs to ring the melody on bells.
Nobody should be out in such a terrible storm.
"Good evening, Your Majesty. Please may I spend the night in your palace? I'm soaked through."
Why not? It's freezing, and you're shivering all over. I'm sure you'll catch a cold.
Thank heavens I happened to find the house of such kind and generous people.
Do you see what's happened, children? Never wander off on your own, or you'll get lost, just as this young lady did.
Perhaps she likes walking in the rain like I do. Most cats are afraid of water, but not me.
My royal crown is my pride and joy. I ask my servants to polish it for me every day.
Perhaps she likes...
An umbrella shelters you from the rain and the sun. An umbrella shelters you from the rain and the sun.
Perhaps she likes walking in the rain like I do. Most cats are afraid...
My royal crown is my pride and joy. I ask my servants to polish it for me every day.